Today we are discussing questions and answers for AZ-104 Microsoft Azure Administrator. Our team is working hard to keep the content up to date. If you find this video helpful, please let us know in the comment. We really appreciate if you like and subscribe to our channel. To find the complete list of questions and answers, please go to the playlist link provided in the description. Moving to our next question. You have an Azure virtual machine shown in the following table: name, IP address, and virtual network. VNet 1, VNet 2, and VNet 3 are paired. VM4 has a DNS server that is authoritative for zone named contoso.com that contains the records shown in the following table. VNet 1 and VNet 2 are linked to an Azure private DNS zone named contoso.com that contains records shown in this table. The virtual network are configured to use DNS servers shown in this table. For each of the following statements, select yes if the statement is true, otherwise select no. These are the statements. Solution. We find that the first and the second statement is true, the third statement is false. Moving to our next question. You have an Azure virtual machine as shown in this table. Name, operating system, private IP address, public IP address, DNS suffix configured in the operating system and connected to. You create an Azure DNS zone in the following table. You perform the following actions, first and second. For each of the following statements, select yes if the statement is true, otherwise select no. These are the statements. The DNS-A record for VM1 is added to contoso.com that has an IP address of this. A DNS-A record for VM1 is added to fabricam.com that has the IP address of this. A DNS-A record for VM2 is added to fabricam.com that has an IP address of this. This is the solution. We find that the first and the second statement are correct and the third is wrong. Moving to the next question. You have an Azure subscription. The subscription contains virtual machine that run Windows 10. You need to join the virtual machine to an Active Directory domain. How should you complete the Azure Resource Manager template? To answer, select the appropriate option in the answer area. This is the hot area. Moving to our answer part. The one highlighted with green color is the correct answer. Moving to our next question. You need to configure Azure Backup to backup the file shares and virtual machines. What is the minimum number of recovery services vault and backup policies you should create? To answer, select the appropriate option in the answer area. Table for recovery services vault. This is the table for backup policies. Correct answer. 1 from this table, 6 from this table. Our next question. You have an Azure subscription that contains a virtual network named VNet1 in the East US 2 region. The network interface named VM1NI is connected to VNet1. You successfully deploy the following Azure Resource Manager template. For each of the following statements, select yes if the statement is true, otherwise select no. The statements VM1 and VM2 can connect to VNet1. If an Azure data center becomes unavailable, VM1 or VM2 will be available. In the East US 2 region becomes unavailable, VM1 and VM2 will be available. We find that the first and the second statement is correct while the third statement is wrong. Our next question. You plan to deploy the Azure virtual machine named VM1 by using an Azure Resource Manager template. You need to complete the template. What should you include in the template? To answer, select the appropriate option from the answer area. The answer part, the ones highlighted with green color are the correct answer.